Rehan. Muni Rehan.
Rehan Mandra.
That ID is there of Muni Rehan. Are you there, Rehan?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. You had some doubts?
No,
PDF.
sir.
Okay.
Yes.
So before we start with that video, I want to revise the tenses because tenses are the basic things. Only then you can learn active and passive voice.
Yes.
So tell me the answers quickly. You have to identify the tense. Number one, she is teaching her students. Tell me the correct option.
Present continuous tense.
Okay, very good. Do you all agree?
I am
Yes.
agree.
Why is it present continuous? What is the reason?
Sir, present because is and at last ing is there. That's why continue.
Yes, ing is there means continuous और उसके आगे is दिया है. Is mr plus ing means present continuous,
Present
right?
continuous.
Yes, so this is the revision of 7th and 8th standard. So you have to be quick while answering, all of you. Number 2, we have been waiting for them.
Present perfect continuous.
Yes, ing is there, so continuous is there.
Yes,
But
sir.
उसके आगे क्या दिया है? Have been plus ing means which tense?
Present perfect continuous.
Continuous वाला तो एक ही option है. So it is easy for you to get it right.
Yes, sir.
Have been plus ing और has been plus ing means present perfect continuous. अगर had होता तो यहाँ पे had
अगर हेड होता तो पास परफेक्ट.
past perfect continuous. Yes. All others, are you all understanding or just I'm teaching one boy? Are you all
Yes,
able to
sir.
understand? Especially the new
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
students, Rehan and Hamza. Do you both know the tenses? You both thorough with the tenses?
Yes.
Okay, so you also can give the answer, Rehan. He eats with his
Yes.
left hand. What is the verb? Eats.
प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट.
Tell me which tense.
सर प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट.
Sorry, your answer is incorrect.
Simple present.
Yes. Why? Because we add s with the verb. Eats, writes,
यस.
plays, sings. We add s with the verb in present tense only.
Okay, sir.
We have learnt our lessons.
Past perfect.
पास परफेक्ट.
Okay, see. Have and has means present. Had means past. So had is not given. So how can you say it is past?
ये
Which one?
प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट.
Did you understand, Rehan?
Yes.
You said past, but if it is had, then it is past. Have or has means present tense. Perfect
Sir.
present.
Sir.
Number 5. He has had his breakfast. Now you will ask me, sir,
पास
how can
परफेक्ट.
has had be given? Has had. So which one will you consider?
सर पास
Past
परफेक्ट.
perfect.
Sorry. Has had his breakfast means उसने खा लिया है. So first one you have to consider over here.
When two given, so we have to consider
Yes.
it first
This is
only.
a unique combination. You will see this rarely. But you should know the meaning. If you want to use it in a sentence, how will you use?
We have to get the meaning.
Yes, मतलब उसने कर लिया है. अभी उसने breakfast कर लिया. He was having
Okay.
his breakfast
Yes, sir.
since suppose 9:30 and it is 9:42. So he has had his breakfast. Understood the meaning? See, without understanding the meaning, don't say yes, sir. The chief guest addressed the gathering. Addressed means he spoke. He spoke and welcomed everyone. This one is easy.
Simple past.
Yes. There is no have as had. Means it is not perfect. Only one verb is given. उसके आगे have as had नहीं दिया. So it is simple past. Ed is given. Means it is past. They had been walking.
Past continuous. Past perfect continuous.
Yes. Remember sentence number 1 and this one is had. So had been plus ing. I told you while writing the answer of that sentence. So ing means continuous and had been is given. So past perfect
Yes.
continuous. They will have learnt their lessons.
Future perfect.
Future perfect.
How can you say?
Sir, because will and have both are given.
If have would not be given, it would not be perfect.
Yes,
So
simple.
will have plus third form. This is V3, V1, V2, V3. If you know, I have
Yes, sir.
practiced with you a lot.
Future continuous.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Will be plus ing.
Future continuous.
Present continuous.
Correct.
Simple past.
Yes. Did. Did is given, so simple past. Very good. So it's good to see that you all remember the tenses. It is the basic grammar.
Simple present.
Simple present.
Very good. So all your answers. No, still 3 others. Sorry. Chalo, number
Past.
13.
Past perfect.
Sought the permission. Sought means he got the permission.
Yes.
Which one did you say?
Past perfect.
Past perfect.
Yes. Had plus V3. Who is that?
Yes.
HA. किसकी आईडी है वो?
H. Ganiani Abdullah.
गनियाली. अच्छा हाँ. Abdullah. Sorry, I read the surname now. Abdullah. Where is your friend? Musani.
सर वो अभी जवाब ही नहीं दे
So, how are you? And how is everyone at home? Abdullah.
फाइन सर
Fine. Give my regards to your parents. She had been running for
Past
hours.
Past
Past
perfect.
continuous.
Past perfect continuous.
perfect continuous
See, had been running. So ing is there, means continuous for sure.
yes sir
Had been. Had been plus ing. So which one?
Perfect. Past perfect continuous.
Past perfect continuous. Okay. Next. We are learning our lessons.
Present perfect continuous.
Present continuous.
Present continuous.
Sakib.
Sorry.
Good morning, Sakib.
Yes.
No, it's okay. So present continuous, right?
Yes.
So check if all the answers were correct. Just go through this. Let me know if you have any doubt, and then we will play that video. I have got one video for you, but just check. Did you make any mistake? Okay, check this. Next sentences. Wherever you have doubt, ask me right now. Because if you are thorough with the tenses, you will be able to understand active and passive voice immediately.
Yes, sir.
Also direct, indirect. But right now I'm teaching you active and passive voice. Just as we complete this. So did you read all of you? These are just answers. If you have any doubt in any sentence, ask me.
No, sir, I don't have any doubt.
No, sir,
Yes.
no doubt.
Okay, good. So we'll play the video now.
Okay.
See, base, you already know the base of the active passive. You know the
Yes.
base, right? So now this is the
Yes,
part
sir.
2 of the video that I have taken. Directly how to change from active to passive. And this topic I will ask in this first test with English. 5 chapters we have completed. Now only grammar is left.
RLT, no, sir.
Yes, the first test,
Okay.
20 marks.
Okay.
So now I'll play the video and audio I will play from the other phone. Means I will keep it near my mic so you will be able to hear. Two devices
Yes,
I
sir.
have, so you can also listen to the audio. In between, I will ask you, means if there is some network issue, maybe the voice might be delayed, but mostly it will not happen. You have any doubt, you tell me later on. अगर आवाज़ नहीं आ रहा तो बीच में बोलना. It is 15 minutes and it will completely explain you the active and passive voice, how to change. This is just revision. In school, I have taught you. In 8th standard, while you are in 8th, I told you. In ninth, it will come and we will just revise then.
Sir, I
समझ लेना ये.
I had now.
Yes, what?
I have now the rules which you are had written.
Yes. So this is a kind of revision of 8th standard. So I am showing this video. And please understand this, it will also come in 10th. अगर अभी समझ लिया तो 10th में भी easy होगा and also in 9th you will get good marks. But don't worry, I will explain it again. Don't think that sir will show video and then he will not explain. Nothing like that. But just try to grab maximum from the video. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I have left with my one ID because I want to play the audio from that ID. Shall we begin?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, please be
Yes,
attentive, all of
sir.
you. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere.
Okay.
Hello, friends. Welcome to the second part in the series of active and passive voice. In this video, we will learn how to convert any active voice into passive voice. Please watch this video very carefully
Yes,
till
sir.
the end,
Yes, sir.
and you will be a pro in active passive voice. Screenshot ले लेना wherever you need. Let's get started. Let's
Sir.
first quickly remember what we have learned in our previous video. There are two ways in which we can describe an action performed by the subject in relation with the object. First, active voice. Here, subject performs the action and object receives the action. Sentence structure is subject plus verb plus object. Second, passive voice. An action is performed on the object by the subject. Sentence structure here is object plus helping verb plus verb's third form plus by and then subject. Let's see an example here to make things clear. Active voice. Mayank repaired my car. The same sentence in passive voice is my car was repaired by Mayank. Both the sentences are same in meaning, but the context changes. Remember all of you. In the first sentence, subject
Yes.
Mayank
Yes, sir.
is given
Yes, sir.
more importance, and we get to know that he is the person who is performing the repair activity on the car, which is an object. In the second sentence, we are giving more importance to the object car and the action performed by the subject rather than the subject itself. Now, we generally use active voice only, but there are two reasons of using passive voice. If you want to give less importance to the subject and focus more on action and the receiver of action,
And second is, if you don't know the subject at all, we have discussed this in our previous video with more examples. So please check that video if you haven't already or need a revision. Now let's see how we can convert any active voice to passive voice.
Now important it
There are
is.
basically 5 simple steps in converting an active voice to passive. Let's see them one by one. First, identify the subject, object and main verb in any sentence. Second, swap subject with the object and object with the subject. Third, convert the main verb into the third form of verb. Fourth, add a proper helping verb of to be before main verb. And fifth, add preposition by before the subject. So, at the end, the sentence structure of passive voice is object plus helping verb plus verb's third form plus by and then subject. These are the simple 5 steps which we need to follow. There are 2 important things that needs to be remembered here. Firstly, when replacing the subject with the object, if the subject is pronoun, then conversion will be like this. I will become me, he will become hims, she will become her, we becomes us, and they becomes them. Please remember this properly. Secondly, we need to add proper helping verb of to be before the main verb. This helping verb is decided based on tenses. With an example of main verb right, let's look into the different helping verbs as per the tenses one by one, which we need to learn.
This is very important.
Simple present. Here, in active voice, we have verbs first form, right or writes. While in passive voice, we add is or am or are depending on whether the object is singular or plural and written. For present continuous, in active voice, we have is or am or are depending on subject is singular or plural and writing. While in passive voice, we add being helping verb with is, am or are written as a verb. Present perfect tense, in active voice, we use have written. While in passive voice, we add been helping verb after have and written. For simple past, in active voice, we use wrote, which is verb's past form. While in passive voice, we add was or were helping verb, verb's third form written. Past continuous tense, in active voice, we use was or were writing, while in passive voice, we add being helping verb after was, were and written. For past perfect tense, in active voice, we use had written, while in passive voice, we use helping verb been after had and written, which is verb's third form. For simple future tense, in active voice, we use will write, while in passive voice, we use helping verb will be and written, which is verb's third form. And for future perfect tense, in active voice, we use will have written, while in passive voice, we use helping verb been after have and written, which is verb's third form. So, these are the 8 tenses chart for understanding
Very
which
important.
helping verb to use. Now, you must have noticed that we haven't used 4 tenses which are present perfect continuous, past perfect continuous, future continuous and future perfect continuous. In English grammar, we don't convert sentences of these tenses to passive as it is not grammatically correct. For more understanding about tenses, please watch playlist on all tenses. Links are in the description. Now, we will see examples of each 8 of them to make things clearer. Let's see for simple present tense. The active sentence is he writes a letter. Now, to convert it into passive, we will use the 5 steps we discussed previously. Step 1 is to identify subject, object and main verb in the sentence. Here, who is doing the action? It's he. So, it's a subject. What is the action performed? It's write. So, it's a verb. And on what the action is performed? It's the letter. So, it's an object. Now that we have identified the subject, object and verb, let's move to the next step, that is swap. Now we need to swap object to subject.
Can anyone tell me the answer?
What,
Yes,
sir?
sir.
What
Yes,
will be the
sir.
answer?
A letter written by him.
What will be the helping verb?
Right.
By.
By.
I am asking. अच्छा राइट्स का क्या होगा?
Written.
Written.
उसके आगे क्या आएगा? हेल्पिंग वर्ब.
By.
Is MR because this is simple present tense.
Is. A letter is.
Okay.
And subject to object. So a letter will come at the first place and he will be turned into him and positioned last where the object was there. In the step 3, we need to convert main verb to the third form. So it will be written. In the step 4, we need to add a helping verb. So it will be is written as it is simple present tense. Now if you read
Understood.
the sentence, it is a letter written him. Do you think that the sentence is complete? No, it's not. That's where step 5 will come. In step 5, we need to add by before him. Now the whole sentence is completed. A
Clear?
letter is written by him. I hope you are clear with all the steps.
Clear?
Now let's see an
Yes,
example
sir.
of present continuous
How see
tense.
continuous?
Voice. Javed is making a cake. First step is to identify subject, object and verb. Here, who is performing an action? It's Javed. So, it's the subject. What's the action performed? It's
What is the
baking.
answer?
So, it's a verb. And what's at the receiving end? It's the cake.
Yes.
So, it's an object.
Answer?
Now, in step 2, we need to swap the position of subject Javed and the object a cake. After that, in step 3, we need to convert verb to its third form. So it will be made. Now, moving to step 4, we need to add a helping verb of to be. In present continuous, we add here is being. Lastly, to make the sentence complete, we attach by before the subject.
See all of you. Are you listening?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Why did we write BEING being? Can anyone tell me?
Because it is present continuous tense.
हाँ मीन्स कंटिन्यूअस कोई भी टेंस होगा. प्रेजेंट कंटिन्यूअस, पास्ट कंटिन्यूअस. इन कंटिन्यूअस टेंस
Yes, sir.
BEING being is compulsory in passive voice. अगर
Yes,
पास्ट
sir.
टेंस होगा तो आगे was verb, otherwise is MR.
Okay.
Final passive voice sentence is a cake is being made by Javed. Now, let's see example of present perfect tense. Passive sentence. I have eaten a burger. Passive sentence. Firstly, we need to identify SVO, that is subject, verb and object. So here, I is the subject, eaten is the verb and a burger is the object. Now let's swap the position of object and subject. Here it will be a burger and at this position.
Can you tell me the answer?
A burger
sir.
eaten by me.
A burger eaten by
A burger has been eaten by me.
Written by
Was
him.
कहाँ से आया? प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट टेंस है.
Has been, have been.
Okay, burger is one thing. It is
The
not
burger
plural,
have
it
been
is singular.
eaten by me.
What?
A burger have been eaten by me.
Sakib, I am asking you, a burger means only one burger. It is singular.
A burger is eaten by me.
अरे प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट टेंस इट इज. तो हैव एज एड तो आएगा कंपलसरी. हैव एज में से कोई भी एक.
A burger has been eaten by me.
It will be me. Now converting the main verb to third form, it will be eaten. Next, adding a suitable helping verb, it will be has been. And lastly, we need to add by here to make the sentence complete. So the whole sentence is a burger has been eaten by me. Now let's see example of simple past tense. Active sentence. We bought a car. Passive sentence. Firstly, we need to identify subject, verb and object.
Tell me the answer.
A car is bought by
First thing, identify the tense. कौन सा tense है?
simple past tense.
तो उसमें
Simple
is कहाँ
past.
है आंसर में?
He first. So he will come last as him.
नहीं.
And a car,
Simple past tense. If it is simple past tense, then how can you write is MR?
A car is being bought by him.
No. Being will come only in continuous tenses.
a
Simple
car
past. Simple past में क्या आएगा? Was or were?
A car was bought by him.
Okay. Nurani gave the answer, right?
Yes, sir.
Here, he is the subject, bought is the verb, and a car is the object. Now, let's swap the position of subject and object. So here, it will be a car, and at this position, it will be him. Now, converting the main verb to third form, it will be bought. Next, adding the suitable helping verb, it will be was. And lastly, we need to add by here to make the sentence complete. So the whole sentence is, a car was bought by him. Now let's see an example of past continuous tense. Active sentence. Sarah was singing a song. In passive sentence, firstly, let's get the SVO.
Answer. Now it is continuous. So being.
A song was being sung by Sarah.
What is the third form of sing?
Sang.
No, that is second form.
Sung.
Sing, sang, sung.
Sing.
The song
That is
has
subject,
been
verb
sung
and
by Sarah.
object. So here, Sarah is the
A song has been sung by Sarah.
subject, singing is the verb, and a song is the object. Now let's swap the position of subject and object.
Was.
Here it will
Past
be a
tense.
song, and at this position it will be Sarah. Converting the main verb to third form, it will be sung. Next, adding a suitable helping verb of to be, it will be was being. Lastly, we added a by to make the sentence complete.
Understood.
So the whole sentence is, a song was being sung by Sarah. Let's see example of past perfect tense. Active sentence. Jay had finished homework. Passive sentence. Firstly, the subject here is
What is the
Jay.
answer?
Verb is finished and object is homework. Let's swap the position of subject and object.
Homework
here,
is
it will
finished
be
by
Jay,
Jay.
and at this position, it will be homework. Now,
Wait, Nurani,
Homework.
listen to me. इसमें have as had है तो ये perfect tense है, past perfect. तो is MR थोड़ी आएगा. Nurani, what will come in the answer? Had plus third form is given, so in answer what will we write?
How can I tell?
Had finished का क्या हो जाएगा?
Homework had been finished by Jay.
Okay.
converting the main verb to the third form, it will be finished. Next, adding a suitable helping verb of to be, it will be had been. And lastly, we need to add by here to make the sentence complete. So the whole sentence is like this. Homework had been finished by Jay. Now let's see example of simple future tense. Active sentence. He will accept the order. Passive sentence. Firstly, subject here is
चलो आंसर.
The offer will accepted by her.
One word you are missing.
The offer has
The offer will be accepted by her.
Very good. Will be, be. Now got it, Saki, what Nurani said?
Yes, sir, I got it.
Accepted is the third form. That is correct. That is what you said already. But उस will और accepted के बीच में be आएगा because it is simple future tense.
Okay.
she. Verb is accept and object is offer. Now let's swap the position of subject and object. So here it will be her, and at this position it will be the offer. Now converting the main verb to third form, it will be accepted. Next, adding a suitable helping verb of to be, it will be. And lastly, we need to add by here to make the sentence complete. So the whole sentence is the offer will be accepted by her. Great. Now let's see an example of future perfect tense. Active sentence. I will have charged the battery. Passive sentence. Firstly, the subject here is.
Now let me see who can give the correct answer for this. I will appreciate that student a lot.
Sir, can I tell?
Yes.
The battery has been battery will 1 minute.
Let me see who can give the correct answer. Then you know this topic really well.
The battery will be charged by me.
One missing word, Sakib.
Battery has been charged by him.
No. तो wheel कहाँ चला गया?
The battery will have been charged by me.
Very good. Others understood? Nurani and one more boy. Who is giving the answer?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Did you all understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Is I, verb is charged, and object is the battery. Now let's swap the position of subject and object. So here it will be me, and at this position it will be the battery. Now converting the main verb to third form, it will be charged. Next, adding a suitable helping verb of to be, it will be will have been. Lastly, we need to add by here to make the sentence complete. So the whole sentence is the battery will have been charged by me. These are the 8 ways in which
Very
you can
important.
convert an active voice to passive voice. Now I am sure that you will not have difficulty in conversion of active to passive voice. That's all in active passive voice in this video. Let's revise what we have learned in this video. We defined the 5-step formula to convert any active voice to passive. First step is to identify the subject, object, and verb in any sentence. Second step is to swap the subject with the object and object with the subject. Third step is to convert main verb to its third form, that is past participle form. Fourth step is to add a suitable helping verb before the main verb based on tenses. And then finally add a by before a subject to make it complete. That's all in this video. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any questions or suggestions, please write in the comment section.
Sure. Any doubt?
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
Understood? All the
Yes,
topics.
sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir, I am sure.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then just give me 1 second. Please don't stop the recording, ma'am. I'm presenting the screen again. My screen is not visible, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
But
Yes, sir.
just
Yes.
a minute.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I know. Not visible, but I need a minute. I'm searching for that. I have saved the image.
Sir, I think
What?
you are going to give some question.
You are not audible. Speak louder.
I think that you will give us a question.
Yes. You are right.